Oh, tell you what, that had so much spin on it as well. I've got my hands on the brand new TaylorMade MG4 wedges. They've got a brand new face design and we're going to put them to the test and see if these wedges are the best wedges of 2023. So TaylorMade have built upon the success of the MG3 wedge and we have the 4th generation MG4 in hand today. Now the biggest noticeable difference is the face design. Now in the past we've seen TaylorMade play around with the face designs before. For example, most recently, the high toe 3 wedge, there's been small ribs which have run across the face in between the grooves, just giving it a little bit more kind of roughness so the ball is going to grip and bite and get a bit more spin. This is completely different, however. So if you check this out, we have the brand new spin tread groove here, which is a laser etching into the face. Now what this does is it just allows water to basically escape and run off the face so that when you are hitting shots, when it's damp, when it's wet, you're still going to get superb control, great spin in those conditions. It is a raw finish in comparison to the MG3, which was chrome plated. Now what that's going to do is it's going to oxidize over time, it's going to rust, you're going to get more roughness on the face, which is going to dig into the back of the ball and give you more spin and control around the greens, and especially on those longer shots. So you've also got a new and improved shape. So the top edge is slightly more rounded. It looks great at address, really pleasing on the eye, which goes hand in hand with the hosel, which blends quite nicely into the leading edge as well, which to me, I like the look of because it just feels like it's quite square at address. And then if I'm manipulating the face, opening it up and playing different shots, I find it really easy to make sure I can get that face in the right position. The toe pad at the back, which basically just has a little bit of weight to add to the stability of the club head. And you've also got the flange here, which is slightly thicker, just adding to great feel and obviously nice acoustics as well. So TaylorMade are saying that their brand new laser etched face design is going to be better performing in those wetter conditions. So we're going to put that to the test. We're going to lather these with water and play it from a variety of spots around the greens. Now before we jump into testing, just remember, if you're enjoying the content, to give us a like, give us a follow if you haven't already, and hit that bell so you get all the notifications for when the videos go live. Just in the fringe off the green, 52, dry, gonna hit it at the blue flag here, so we should get a fair amount of check. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now, for the fun bit. Now the club's all wet, we're going to hit the same shot. Go on. Whoa! I tell you what, the spin off that, even when it's wet, is unreal. That's so good. Okay, so 58 in hand, just off the green. We're in that kind of juicier lie. Roll out. That's not too bad. Pretty good from that. Minging lie. Time to lather it up with water. Nice and caked in water now. Whoa! I tell you what, so good. You can still feel it really grip back into the back of the ball. Amazing. Just gets rid of that water. All right, so in the bunker, I've left the face wet just to see how it reacts with the sand out the bunker. So yellow flag. Let's see how we get on. Let's see how much spin we can get. Tell you what, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Wet face, heavy sand, take that all day. Always remember to rake the bunker. So downhill lie, quite a common lie we find around the greens. Not got a lot of green to work with here. Halfways all the way to the fringe, and then I've got green. Usually you get quite a bit of spin on a downhill lie, so 58. That's not too bad. I'd take that 9 times out of 10. I'll hit one more. This is going in. Imagine if that had gone in after talking that. I thought I had that too. Balls. There we go. I mean, look at that. How do you like it? And that's caked in water as well, so good. Another common lie we find around the green is obviously these uphill lies, especially when you've got a bit of distance between you and the flag here. So pins at the back of the green. I've got 52 in hand, trying something a little bit different here. Just, I don't want it going too high with a 58. So we're trying to keep it relatively kind of neutral, but let's see how much control we have here. I don't know what that hit, but that thing had so much spin on it, it literally just stuck. Oh, tell you what, that had so much spin on it as well. Perfect, what more do you want? Okay, so now we're gonna hit from 50 yards. We're gonna hit it without it caked in water, and then we're gonna lather this with water and just compare the spin differences on the flight scope. Oh, be good. Woo! I mean, I'd say that's pretty good. I'll take that any day of the week. The first one, the spin is 5,675 in comparison to the second shot, which was caked in water, verging on, probably hitting from a standing water lie, where it was 3,674. So there is a difference in spin. However, what I noticed when hitting the two shots there, superb control. I mean, I only had 2 yards of roll compared to 1 yard of roll. So there's not much difference in terms of a shot from that kind of yardage. Great height, very similar. Not much to honestly kind of distinguish the two from each other apart from the spin. But still, the control is absolutely fantastic. The feel off the face is brilliant. You can really see that spin tread groove really working and that water just kind of running off the face. Great contact, great feel, superb. All right, so we've gone a little bit further back. We've got 125 yards roughly to the pin, give or take. We've got the 52 in hand. We're gonna hit it obviously when it's dry, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the 58 and just lather it with water as well. So we're just gonna compare the two spins when dry and when wet. Ooh, I had a bit of spin on it. God, how nice is that? How'd you like that shot? Lathered up with water, ball's nice and wet. Don't know if I can hit any better than that first one. Get up. Get a cracking tan if you're lying out, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's dive into the numbers. So on that first shot, our spin rate was 9,444. Pretty good shot, to be honest. 6.5 feet from the hole. Very happy with that on a normal day. Obviously, dry ground, dry face, dry ball, everything. Now, we went the polar opposite way. We lathered water on the club, wet the ball, ground was wet as well. If we look at those numbers, now I hit the ball a wee bit fat here. Now, it managed to obviously get to the front of the green, members bounce, a little bit lucky, and 7 feet. So pretty good result. But the interesting thing was, even though it was fat, the spin was 7,807. Now, for a shot that's been hit fat, if I'd actually hit it cleanly, the spin would not have been too dissimilar from that first shot as well. And obviously with the leading edge of the 52, it's very forgiving and was able to cut through the turf very quickly, which allowed me to get the ball as far as it did. Around the greens, from 50 yards out to 125 yards out, the control you get with these, whether it's dry, nice, warm, sunny conditions, or it's wet, clubs are lathered with water, there's a lot of moisture around, I've felt in total control no matter what I've kind of thrown at these. Could these be the best wedge of 2023? It's definitely a contender. I think they're absolutely superb, and they've been an absolute joy to hit. Thanks once again. I've been James from Bunkered. We'll see you next time.